I think today there's so much to consume, and I think my business is wildly popular because people know it's not about consuming here. It's really about self-care and self-love, and that's really wonderful. I can be proud of what I do. Chinese call it pubic hair, fragrant grass, or moss. I've done it all. I've worked in doctor's offices and big spas and resorts and fancy makeup counters, and it was kind of natural to open my own place and have my own space and do what I want to do. Besides the natural organic skincare, I offer organic lube, sex toys, just a very select few, very high quality, much more design-centric products, tons of thought and tons of testing, and I can definitely attest to the testing. It's good stuff. I lived through all the ups and downs of being uncomfortable. I think a lot of estheticians get into it and they're like, I don't want to look at vaginas and I don't want to pop pimples, and they think all this stuff is really glamorous, and really it's gross and it's human. At my last job, I was doing more bikini waxes than I ever did in my other jobs. The communication was not very clear about what women wanted. You know, we'd kind of hold fingers up and point, and I don't think a lot of women knew what they wanted. A lot of estheticians are like, you can have everything and we'll just clean up the sides, leave your bush, or take it all off. And there's not a lot of in between. And I found that I personally like in between. And so I kind of wanted to create a visual aid. Once I started working on the book, which was just going to be a poster, I began looking into women's literature and reading about things and trying to figure out what I wanted to say.
These three are like, well, actually this one too. These are people who are like doing stuff for the love of pussy. And then there's like
I decided that the idea was the women needed something that was like the equivalent of a magazine when you go to a hairdresser and you go through the whole book and you pick out your hairstyle. I really felt like, you know, this is going to be really funny and really kitschy. And then I started feeling like, you know, there's a bigger message here. There's more than just funny, and let's name all the different words for vagina and all the slang. And it's like, well, you know, that stuff's been done and it really doesn't give me a good feeling.
You have the pornographic, immature, and often derogatory connotations that
I want to inspire people, and I want women to feel like they can talk about this and it's not just something silly.
Do you think this woman loves some vagina? I don't think so.
It's going to be a photograph and an illustration, very descriptive, a chapter about perception. What does it taste like? What does it smell like? What does it look like?
This esthetician wrote about this girl and her smelly vagina. I mean, I smell vagina all day long. It's just not that shocking. She wanted this woman to take her hair off so that it didn't smell so bad. I just don't feel like it's right for somebody in my position to put this feeling onto anybody else in this world, and to not put something out there that uplifts.
Well, who is it for anyone to judge someone else's genitalia? I mean, at the end of the day. We talked about not making it look clinical, but also not making it porn looking. So there's like this kind of hopefully happy medium. When you start adding fingers, it starts looking a little more sexual. Like this is more fine art. We're shooting a little bit up further.
Not going up.
We're going here and not here.
I'm not sure what it's going to turn out like, but I really hope that I can take women to that place in a really safe, beautiful, playful, fun, easy way. I hope that people open their minds and allow it in.